Tickets recently went on sale and the commercial fashion labels were announced for the 15th ID Dunedin Fashion Show. The event is a major one on the city's calendar and committee chairwoman Susie Staley is here to give us an update. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are preparations going?
Well, usually frenetic as usual, but yeah, really good. I think we're into a groove where we carry on each year. We start almost immediately and keep going.
Tell us a little bit about the labels that are coming this year or next year.
Well, the labels are our usual, we call our stalls, Nom, D-Mile, Red, Carlson, etc. But we had a large number of entries this year because you still have to apply to go on the ID show. And we've got some really interesting newcomers to the lineup. Obviously the Otago Polytechnic graduate Fiona Clements, and she's of eco fashion label Senorita Osumo. I think I've got that right. And a Dunedin brand Clothes I've Made, a Wellington label Wilson Trollope, and emerging clothing label High Noon Tea. So it's our usual, but a lot of new and interesting labels as well.
So what still needs to be done before April?
Oh, just about everything. If you can keep the weather nice, that would be good. But it's a planning stage. We have our event manager, Victoria Muir, through her company, our publicist, Amy Richardson. But everything just continues as usual. We're engaged with the railway station, the setting up, lining up both all our guests and also the people who have been chosen. So there's huge amounts of planning that continues quietly behind the scenes.
What's your sense of where the event's going?
Really hard for me. I mean, I think it's a great event, and I've been hustling people in Wellington and Auckland to come to it. I mean, I think it is the second largest fashion event in New Zealand. I mean, WOW is an amazing event, but it isn't fashion, it's wearable arts. We think it's going really well, but it's a year-on-year event which does make the planning very hard. But what we do know, it's in the international calendar for fashion events.
Is it sustainable in its current form?
Well, we think so. Look, we still have a huge amount that comes from grants and from sponsorship. We've done the reverse engineering calculations of what would a ticket have to cost to make it completely self-sustaining, and I just don't think we could meet the market. So we are very reliant still on sponsors and on grants.
What is the most satisfying thing about organising such an event?
Probably the end. Well, I think the reputation it has and what it actually does for Dunedin. I mean, it shows off Dunedin, you know, and I know that Dunedin isn't a sleepy little hollow. It's got amazing buildings, it's got fantastic art galleries, it's got great jewellery and fashion, clearly. And people are quite groovy and sexy here, I think. So maybe it's a hidden secret that we should talk more about.
Now, 13 years on the committee for you,
yeah.
15 years that it's been running.
Unlucky 13.
And you're still looking to the future and still excited? You want to keep running this one?
Well, I think it's a matter for my committee. I think it is hard. I mean, financially, we're very tough. It's very tough this year. What we're finding that's different from previous years is that we have some long-term relationships who are telling us they've been directed by their management or their boards that most sponsorship should be directed further north, and that's the first time we've heard it. So that's quite hard. So my question is, do I keep doing this or should I let somebody else do it?
Well, that's a question that we will let you ponder.
Thank you.
We hope you stay on. Chairwoman of the ID Dunedin Fashion Show Committee, Susie Staley, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.